Hey everybody, it's Wolf Squatch here again, and I'm here starting off the build log, video log for my new portable I'm working on. This one's part of the BitBuilt Summer Building Competition for 2024. There's my card right there. So originally I was going to build this completely with 3D printing and Fusion 360 and KiCad, like basically just to make it an open source project, which I still want to do, by the way. But however, due to time constraints for this, it's much easier for me to like just do it the old school method, which is what I used for my N64 in a Game Gear, and just kind of just hack it together using old school methods. So that's pretty much what I'm going for with this one. Same exact concept, except in this one, it's going to be a Wii, and I'm going to call it the Wii Gear. So it'll have a custom bezel too, and I'm going to put in GameCube style layout in it if possible. I mean, it's going to be kind of hard right there with those buttons, but this one's for a Switch. It's just for scale. But basically, what I'm trying to do is make it more similar to a GameCube controller than to a Wii controller. But I may change that. I want to try and keep both of these speaker holes. This is an aftermarket shell. I didn't want to ruin my actual Game Gear shell, so. And plus, whenever I did it to this one, this was using a broken Game Gear shell, and the insides had like battery corrosion on it, and it was hard to clean up. So I just figured I'd buy this, get a nice fresh start, and then we're gonna go ahead and put this Wii into it, and it's gonna be using pretty much all 4-layer tech boards. So it'll be completely fully functional, fully featured portable Wii in a Game Gear shell, retaining the entire feel and actual size of the Game Gear. So I'll be able to use Game Gear cases for it, like carrying cases and stuff. Screen size will be it's going to be a smaller screen, just like this one. You know, screen is kind of small in comparison to the rest of it, but that's to keep it kind of in the Game Gear style. If I was to go any bigger, I couldn't retain it looking like a Game Gear. So that's why I'm going with that. And plus, 4x3 with a lot of GameCube games is just better looking, in my opinion. But it is going to be bigger than this bezel. It's pretty much going to be the exact same size as this one, which is slightly bigger than that. Because in this one, I had to file out the edge right there all the way around. So that's going to be that. I'm going to try and keep these little grooves on the back, but I'm going to have to fill in these, and obviously I'm going to keep these just like I did with this one. As far as the volume control right here, I'll try to keep that and the headphone jack in place. This is just a cover for a port the Game Gear used. It's going to cover it up. Power jack right there and power switch. Probably going to end up moving those. Unfortunately, it's just easier to make the the 4-layer tech boards, which I used in this one. They come with a press button switch, whereas the other one, the Game Gear, has a let's see if I can pull my Game Gear out real quick. If it's buried. Oh, it's right there. The original game. I mean, I guess I could have done it with this one because I retained all that for the N64. But yeah, it's got the flip switch on it. So that's my current plan so far. I'm gonna start getting some designs going on this. I mean, it's basically, like I said, just going to be, I'm probably going to end up having the joystick as close to the top as possible up here. And then if I can, it's going to be really tough. It's going to be tough to fit in the D-pad down there. This one's going to be a challenge. I really may have to put in the Wii style. I mean, even getting the joystick down here is going to be hard. I may have to take these speaker holes out and move them like more right here for speakers. Or I could even put them on the bottom, like right there. I may do that too. But like I said, screen is going to come probably about to the edge of this bezel. I'm going to make a custom bezel just like I did for the N64. Won't take discs. It'll have an internal SD card slot. I'm going to go with the biggest size I can get. I don't know how well 512 does with the file structure of RV Loader, but there'll be that. It'll be fully featured, 100%. Charge and play, all that stuff. Anyway, stay tuned for updates. They're going to be coming pretty frequently, hopefully here pretty soon. And first up is casework, so I'll keep you updated on that. Oh, and one thing that I do want to point out, let's see if I can do one right here. The shoulder buttons on here on the N64 one, I kind of just use tack switches, and they work well enough. But with the Game Gear, and that's actually just reminding me I'm not going to be able to do that. But with the Wii and the GameCube, it's got these analog triggers. Oops. It's got these analog triggers. Well, this one doesn't. It's a Switch controller. Anyway, these triggers right here are analog. They're actually one tack switch that you press twice, or it has a small press and then another press. And then and then there's the Z button. So I'll have to have the Z button right over here up top. So it's going to be kind of thin. I don't know if I can even use. Yeah, I should be able to use that. But I might have to use Z buttons for both the L and R and the actual Z button for that. And then start and select I'll probably fit somewhere up at the top or whatever. I mean, I may keep that start just like I did in the N64, but I don't know if I'll be able to fit another one over there. But yeah, that's about it so far. That's my plans, and we're going to be going pretty hard on this one. I believe the competition ends in November, so I'm starting pretty late on this one, so hopefully I get pretty good and at a good pace. But thanks all for watching. Stay tuned for updates. Please subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one.